Hi Bob, it's David Burns over here at Handy Toyota. Because it's a little rainy out, I actually pulled the truck right inside our service bay that you can come inside, winter or summer, get out of the rain just like today, which is exactly the same place you would come for servicing the truck. But this is a 2014 Tacoma SR5 package, so it's a little bit above a base, but it has some great equipment that I think you'll love, and it isn't, a bunch of flashiness that you're not going to use. So it's right on that cuff of being, pretty basic again. Some things, if you went up a couple packages, you'd get, fog lights, things like that. So again, relatively base. This color might be a little hard to see, is actually like a pyrite green, a nice, almost, it's a little lighter than army green, a little more rustic, but I don't know if that color is coming across at all to you, but definitely not white, definitely not silver. And sure enough, if you don't like this color, we have plenty of other ones to choose from. But we'll go over some of the features and stuff on this truck. I'll take you on this side. We'll talk about the fact that it has those steel wheels, so great rims to be able to switch out these all seasons and put your winter tires on for sure. Beautiful looking truck. I mean, nice lines. I think coming from that Ford, you're going to definitely see a difference, obviously, as to how tight knit it is. This access cab actually has a lot of utility with it. I mean, not only for passengers in the back, they've come a long way from some older models. What these are actually the deck rail system to the back, and I'll explain that. But the seats are much more comfortable today than they used to be in the old Tacomas. So, you're doing pretty well there if you have to fit 4 people or what have you there to go somewhere. And obviously great utility. Let me just sneak in here. You can always flip that right up and be able to put things on the floor. These little compartments actually open up, so you can, this one has the jack and stuff on this side, and that goes all the way through to the other side also, and it has the same feature, so you can put some stuff in there for yourself. Some nice easy adjustments. I mean, these things are just tried and true to the seats and all that. They got this little feature here where you can flip down and have the hard backing. So again, for something a little messy that you want to wipe up, or maybe even just paperwork or something, you can kind of write on this from the driver's seat. So kind of a neat way to have some additional features there. We'll hop inside afterward. I just wanted to give you that quick perspective, but let's just keep going to the back here. All these Tacomas now, and probably for a good many years, have come with this really rugged liner already installed on the vehicle. So you got all that good stuff, all kinds of tie downs and latches and things in the vehicle, different compartments as well. So I mean, definitely a great truck for any kind of work that you need to have done with it. And it actually even comes with the deck rail system. So you see this little rail that goes around, and those clips that we saw inside the truck that I mentioned actually clip right into that, and they can slide around different locations. So that way, if you want to tie down the load in the back without jumping around or what have you, you can do that. Of course, tons of accessories on these things too. You could add a cover, you could do all kinds of things. This one doesn't have a hitch or anything, so I don't know if that's something you're looking for if you're doing any towing or what have you. I know you mentioned a little utility trailer, and the size of that hitch may be a little bit large for your utility trailer. You might find that it's not necessary to have that be from the factory. Maybe for the size of the trailer or something, you just would do it aftermarket for like a smaller hitch, for example. Great for this is having the backup camera, so it's a wonderful technological capability there, the vehicle now in 2014, to have that function. I mean, just in general, it's so easy to back up and hitch up. You don't have to jump out of the truck anymore. I'm actually going to have you cut in front of me and jump right into the driver's seat, and I'm just going to talk about some of those hands-free controls and the new technology that they've put into the Tacoma. This particular truck has an Entune premium package on it, which is going to give you the XM radio functions as well. So I don't know if you're an XM listener or you might be interested in that function, but you can see we're already on XM right now. So you have that free for 3 months to try out, and you can always extend the coverage, but you have your AM, FM, CD, all that good stuff. But the Bluetooth functions are great for pairing up with cell phones, so that way you can stream all of your contacts and do all your calls and all that good conversation and everything, just free of any cords basically. just feeding wirelessly through that Bluetooth function. And part of that's going to be through the hands-free technology here on the steering wheel, so you can pick up or decline phone conversation. But right here is the button for the voice recognition system, where you can actually talk over the intercom of the vehicle and ask it to do certain things like call someone or listen to music, for example. And on the left-hand side there that you're looking at, just some volume controls, different adjustments, mode control, and a go back button. So just a lot of stuff that you can do right from the steering wheel to keep you safe. So if you're going down the road, you don't have to play around with the touch screen. In general, these things are really tried and true, so there's not a lot of bells and whistles on the layout. I mean, you have a great on-the-fly shift from the high two-wheel drive to the high 4 down to the low 4, so that's really great. And everything else is just really easy to use as far as temperature controls and fan adjustment and things like that. You do have two 12-volt plug-ins for your convenience, as well as USB and auxiliary port here for charging cell phones and things. And great cup holders. I mean, they've come a long way with making all those accommodations, not only for the middle console, but you have two different cup holders on the driver's side as well, and I have two different ones over here, plus the ones in the back. So, you know, definitely an accommodating vehicle. But more importantly, again, I mean, these things are extremely rugged, reliable. Toyota's everlasting quality in regards to this truck really goes to show here that, you know, the technological advancements have been some of the major changes in this 2014 model. But overall, the truck, you know, except with the most modern technology there in the engine as well, is pretty much the same shell as it's always been. Just a great, rugged, reliable truck. So, you know, lots of other great stuff to talk about on this vehicle. I don't want to overwhelm you with info at this point, but give me a buzz if you have any questions, obviously, in regards to warranties, coverages, or questions about the truck. Obviously, to find you the right color and the right truck is pretty important. So give me a buzz. Let me know what you think about this particular vehicle, if you would consider this being an option, and if not, we will search through some other options as well. So I appreciate the opportunity, Bob. Thank you very much for taking the time to view the video. And as far as contacting me, you can give me a call directly at 528-2213, my direct line here at the desk, or you can feel free to email me, dburns@handycars.com. Thanks again. Take care. See you soon.